So this is where the crash happened. You got the sender up here. This is the corner. This is the awkward corner. So to the right of the sender, you've got like an awkward, slowish, rocky line, or you can just gap the whole lot, come through here. Backside just there, and a little bit more backside here. So this is actually where I landed. This is the rock that did most of the damage. Just this whole area here did a fair bit of damage, but I'll go up to the top so you can see what happened. So this is the takeoff here, but just to the right of me, on the right hand side of the takeoff, there's a couple of rocks that stick up and out to stop you from going too far to the right and, you know, starting a fresh line essentially. And what's happened is I was a little bit offline and I was trying to chase time, so I was going a little bit too fast. So what I should have done when I made the mistake up further is button off and just ride the rest at 95% or whatever. But I was chasing a Strava time, and which is never good news. Chasing a Strava time after a mistake, you should always button off, whether it's a race run, Strava, out on the weekend with your friends, whatever. But I didn't, I just kept going. So I've gone to take off of here, but I've clipped this rock and I've gone bop. So off of that rock, bop, nose heavy, and then I believe my front wheel, instead of getting backside, landed in here somewhere, and then that was the oh shit moment. I knew it was all over because I was too far over the bars to be able to stick my front end out the front and save it. So here, bang, we've landed, and then that impact has thrown me up, and then obviously the speed I was carrying, I carried a lot of trajectory, and then here is where I impacted the ground. So I've come down kind of head first and hand first. So that's slapped, that's impacted, then my shoulder, and I've just done the barrel roll onto the ground. I had another lad with me, Alex. He was coming in behind me, so he got to see all the gore and all the blood. But that's as easy as it happened. It was just a matter of, I started off pretty well, and then probably a third into the track, I made a mistake, and it was enough to throw the time off. But I thought, oh, I could catch it up, I could make it up. And I felt hot, and the track was running really good. It was a little bit wet, so it was nice and fast. And you know, like I said before, whenever you make a mistake in a race run or anything, it's super important to just reel it back in, settle yourself, get your mind calm again so you can start hitting lines properly again. Because when you're frantic like that, you miss lines, and I missed a couple of lines coming into this. Missed the line before, in the corner before, and I just thought, no, I'm not losing time, I'm just missing lines, I'm going to keep trying. And I got here and I missed that line, and there was a bigger consequence for missing the line there, so I rolled the dice and I paid the price, and now I'm, you know, dealing with this. It's better now. It's a little bit better now. I've got it open, and getting some weather into it, and just wait for it to heal and get that bruising away and sort the hand out, and we'll be back to it. So, but lesson number one is the biggest lesson of all: is whenever you're frantic on the trail, reel it in and get your mind calm again, and then you'll be alright. But riding frantic, that's a high possibility you'll end up with some sort of a crash, and you don't want this gear happening.